So in this video, we'll be talking about Taurus moon in the 7th house natally. So if you have this placement, you are in the right place. And with that being said, what the moon signifies in astrology is it shows us what gives us emotional fulfillment. It shows us what gives us security in our chart and what we use as a resource. So this one's very clear to me in the sense that when you have the moon in Taurus, which is the sign of resources and wealth and practicality, and you have it in the 7th house, which is about others, this indicates that you are somebody that utilizes others as a resource. And you like to team up with other people. You like to come to agreements. And relationships give you security and comfort for the most part when you have this placement. And the 7th house is associated with the sign of Libra. And Libra is about relationships. And Libra is the is associated with the 7th house, like I was saying, but the 7th house is the 4th house from the 4th house. So the moon feels very comfortable here because the moon rules the 4th house, and Libra is almost like the 4th house squared. So relationships can get very comfortable for you, and in fact, you can get stuck in relationships that may not serve you to the maximum capacity, or like they may be of disservice to you, but just because of the comfort that the moon in the 7th house creates, you may put up with it. And Libra is also the 10th house from the 10th house. And the 10th house rules the emotions of others. So the 7th house, or Libra, is like the intersection between our own emotions, the 4th house, and the emotions of others, the 10th house. The emotions of others come across to ourselves as like responsibilities, social norms, and restrictions, things that we got to be careful not to cross. And that's what the 10th house is all about and whatnot. So anyways, when you have the moon in this house, which is the intersection between the emotions of others and yourself, you're able to come to agreements with others, and people find you comforting. You have like a comforting presence. They feel understood. And also, they feel comfortable around you because you are comfortable as well with whatever that they're comfortable with. So anyways, other than that, you can use your relationships as a resource a lot of times. Or you can gain stability from others. But what else did I want to say? There was like one more thing. All right, I'm just gonna add it to this clip once I remember. So the other thing about this placement is that you may tend to see others as possessions in your relationships. Like, you may get very attached to other people because you just get so comfortable with your guys' dynamic because your moon is in the 7th house. And so you got to be careful of that, and also to not get codependent, because if the other person is taking advantage of you or is not reciprocating, then you have a tendency to be so comfortable with them and to see them almost like a foundation that you may not have the capacity to leave or to create a new situation. But as well, what else was I gonna say? I always keep forgetting the next point. In addition, your emotions tend to be quite stable with the moon being in Taurus, and you're quite practical about your emotions, or they always have some sort of like logic behind them. because you're a stable individual. So whenever you express concerns or feelings or things like that, your emotions tend to hold a lot of weight in the relationship. So like people take you seriously, emotionally speaking, and they listen to your opinions and they listen to your intuition about things, because it's usually based on very practical matters, and you usually have a resourceful approach to things. Anyways, that basically covers what I wanted to for this placement. Hopefully it wasn't too scattered, and if you enjoyed this video or you saw yourself in any way, then don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to this channel for more content. Other than that, I appreciate you guys watching and supporting the channel in any way that you do. Check the link in the description for natal chart readings or chart inquiries. The link is to my Patreon page, and I do a free natal chart reading for each one of my subs. It is private, so I don't post it publicly, but that is what the Patreon is all about. And also I post content there from time to time. So check that out if that interests you. And as I was saying, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys sometime soon in another video. Peace.